Hey everyone, I'm glad to see you here. I can't believe we're almost done here. It's crazy. It's so hype. I'm genuinely still kind of sitting here in a little bit of a stupor, just thinking that wow, this really is the end of the MaGMML3 experience on this channel, huh? I mean, God, it's almost all we've ever known, really. I mean, yes, I've done some things beforehand, but you know, those were hardly interesting streams. I didn't have as much to talk about. I've learned a lot just by playing this game and talking to all of you. It's really wild. I posted it when, I mentioned it in my post to the MaGMML Discord for, self-promotion, but God, this game is going to be special to me for the rest of my life. But I could save that for once we actually get the 100%, the speech. We can do that later. Yes, I'm here to check my stats because I guarantee you I will forget to actually check my stats by the end of the stream. So I wanted to at least check them now, and we can take these as the final stats if I don't get reminded at the very end. So, about 160 hours of adventure. Let's see, unpaused playtime, 102 hours without actually any, with actual input going on. Total score, big number, lots of enemies killed. Merciless defeats, enemies destroyed after they respawned. Oh, I see, I got revenge on nearly 1,300 or 1,200 poor little bastards, huh? A lot of pixels. Let's get to the interesting ones. Let's see. Air travel, damage taken. Yeah, if that's not a monument to my playstyle, I don't know what is. Shadow slide failures? Attempted too early? Okay, sure, why not? I feel like that shouldn't be 0, but such is life. Such is such. Betting Trident uses at least 20,000. Yeah, I would definitely estimate that as well. Game overs, game over lives. Number of lives you would currently have if this game used a life system starts at 3. Oh man, look at that. Wait, hold on. The game used a life system. Oh, I would currently have if the game used the life system. So as if I... Oh, right. Gotcha. Well, only 350 game overs. Wow. I wonder where most of those accumulated. That's gotta be... That feels like a high number, but also doesn't feel that high for this game. I don't know. Let's see. We have all the weird little tanks. A couple of Yashichi drops. Just 3 throughout the game, huh? Crazy. Crazy low. Almost all the plushies here. Favorite special is Laser Trident. Of course it is. Least favorite special is Power Line. I hardly feel like that counts. That's not really fair to insert the contest weapons into the rotation because I didn't have a chance to use them very often. Oh well. Let's see. Laser Trident. Wow. Yeah, only 4,000, huh? I guess it's because I use the goddamn the busters so often. Yeah. I'm so used to just vanillaing it my way through a stage that, like, wow, I don't even have I'm not even using the most busted weapon all that often, huh? Let's see. Out of the stock weapons, which was the base weapons, which were the ones that I used the least? It's probably still Water Shield. Yeah, only at 386. Although Break Dash isn't too far behind either. I didn't find too many uses for that. Nuts. I used Mixtape that many times? It certainly doesn't feel like it, but I guess because you can shoot it so rapidly, it does tend to happen that way. Propeller Vortex, the only one to be in decimals? That doesn't feel quite right. Power Line, 5 times? That can't be right. I've definitely used Power Line more than 5 times. Yeah, no, I'm not accepting that answer. That doesn't make any sense. There's no way I've used Power Line in the single digits amount of times. That's ludicrous. Magnet Beam uses in the year which Mega Man 2 released. Nice. Oh god, we gotta fix that. There we go. Now it's no longer a curse by Mega Man 2. Alright. Oh, no, don't need to talk to you, Toad Man. That's okay. Alright, so, I guess first thing on the list is we'll get the easiest thing out of the way. Just getting the Major Arcana achievement. Actually just talking to, whatever that guy's name is, the Clairvoyant. Oh, this isn't Tier X. This is a Tier W. Alright, what you got for me? Got a Binding of Isaac boss fight? Probably not. I can feel it. The Arcanas have once again returned to these hallowed halls. Words cannot describe my utter gratitude. As I once again can attend to my duties, I will divine the path of those that stand here in reverence to fate itself. This includes you, Pilgrim. Capital P, Pilgrim? Or should I rather say, Master? Ooh, Master of the Tarot. Do I get anything for that? Cards speak. Interesting. Huh. I wonder if there's something for following up on those exact ones. Well, we have other things to do. We have other things to do today. So I believe the final cleanup for 100%. The only thing left would be to do the ladder hell in tier 10. Yep, I definitely plan to do that. I guess some of the bosses in the gallery, like Lava Stone Man, I guess floor 500 Sheep Man, if you're interested. Yeah, we could fight floor 500 Sheep Man, why not? We'll do that at the very end to fill out some time here. So let's see. We got Major Arcana thing, that's done now. Next we have... Pharaoh's Challenge. That'll be the next thing to get a quick achievement off. I'm curious what the hell this even is, and if I'm really actually going to enjoy this minigame. Most of the minigames, I would say, are not my cup of tea here in the casino, but, I don't know. Pharaoh's Challenge could prove me wrong. Could be interesting. Fairman, get any new dialogue for me? Finally, everything I need. The challenge awaits. Ascend to the top of a tower I've constructed to receive great rewards. You need to master electric cable and track shoes to make it through. Uh-oh. There's a good place to practice at the hotel. And beware of the curses the tower holds. They may limit your abilities in unexpected ways. Ruh-roh. That doesn't sound good. Oh yeah, tier boss NPCs, true. Alright, well, I'm ascending. I see, so it's a pure platforming challenge. Well, I mean, I got the achievement, so I could just leave, but let's maybe give it a little bit better of a chance. Let's be a little less pathetic. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Now I have double speed? Cheats just came back on? I feel like they should not have just come back on. I wonder... Yeah, because I wasn't moving at double speed before, was I? This is a glitch, yes? Huh. Alright. Interesting enough. It's just a... Alright, well, it's just a vertical climb kind of thing. Best you managed before giving up was about 90 without cheats. I'll give it one more shot. I don't think I'm going to... cheat access kind of breaks in a lot of areas. Yeah, it's definitely kind of noticeable. I'll give it one more shot and then move on. Although if I have... if I have cheats on, honestly, it's not actually really worth much of anything. Alright, well, whatever. I didn't think I was gonna like that really anyways. The more and more I did it. It's another platforming go-around kind of thing. Not my favorite. Okay, let's give all the tier bosses a quick talking to again, because I swear I've talked to them all. We'll just start all the way on the left, just make our way back. Okay, hello Boki. Don't need to read all your dialogue. I swear I've read everybody's stuff already. Okay, Sawman, you were not one of them, but Deathman, here we go. Madman. I think maybe the one I don't remember ever talking to was, if there was one, it might be just the regular Joe, actually. I don't remember seeing regular Joe around here. Alright, Dr. Heineman. Dr. Vicious. Want? I don't remember you. Place is a dream, are you kidding me? Flashing lights, prizes, spectacle. The only thing casino's missing is candy machines. Interesting. Don't know who you are, but you look like a jolly individual. Muscle Juggler. Wizard Man. Wizard Man, my unbeloved. Puzzle Man? Ah, yes, there you are. The guy who's not Gravity Man. Oh, I guess I never talked to him. Alright, well, there we go. Now I got the Boki. Now I got the Boki costume. I guess I always overlooked him because he just looked like Gravity, man. Alright, sweet. So, now what do we got left in the achievement book? We have buying all the costumes. We can go do that right now. And then getting all of the, getting all of the plushies. Let's see, I have 7 spare capsules. And there's... Hold on, math. 12 to go. So, actually, if I just play one more game of Solitaire... If I just play one more game of Solitaire, we'll finally have it. So we're finally, for the first time in a Crash Icarus stream, doing Solitaire at the beginning. We'll knock this one out super quick, I swear. We're definitely not going to be here for a very, very long time. Although, this is not the most promising start. Gonna be real here. Oh my god, all low cards. And all red. Hell is any of the black in the deck? Okay, finally we're getting to some of it. Ah, there we go. An Ace of Hearts. That's gonna get things moving. Being 100% way ahead of schedule today? Yeah, perhaps. But that's what we have, you know, some of the arena stuff to go do. It'll help pad the time out a little bit. Yeah, maybe I did a little bit too much last night, but oh well. That's fine. 5, 10, queen, vault. No, I don't need to move any of this. Guys, so let's see. What were some of my moments from throughout this game that I'd love to talk about again? I mean... Well, we can start off with the easy one, most favorite stage. I would still say after a long time thinking about it on my own, Guitar Man was still easily my favorite stage. It's, you know, maybe Guitar Man himself was a bit of a pushover of a boss, but man, that stage had so much life and charm into it. All the gimmicks were like top-notch. And music was fun, the theming was great. Yeah, I could have used, I guess, some more musical-themed enemies rather than just generic mooks from this Mega Man series, but it doesn't bother me at all. It makes total sense. They were overall appropriate selections. And even if Guitar Man is easy, he's still fun. He has so much flair to him. How could you not enjoy his presence? Beat Man was a pretty close second as far as favorites for levels go, but still, it's just a little bit. I don't know. The stage was maybe a little too long. Had a couple of mean spots for me, but I mean, otherwise, the theming and the art was so beautiful and on point there. Yeah, it's just a wonderful game or a wonderful stage. Masterful in its craft, totally deserves second place. I would have put it above, you know, Cassette Man, but that's just personal preference. Why have I not moved the 10 over, or the 9 over? Oh, son of a bitch. I did it again. Might have fully done it there. I should not have put the Black Vault down. I shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have. Sure, your favorite. You loved Assault Hunt and Wily's Room of Weapons, even though they don't feel like Mega Man levels proper. Yeah. I mean, they are definitely good in their own right, but I think that just whole not really being Mega Man levels brings them down just a touch for me. It's nothing major. It just kind of puts them out of the running for what I think of for Mega Man levels. But I would definitely recommend, you know, Wily's Puzzle Room to, you know, just about any puzzle enthusiast. It is really some masterful stuff there. Strongly reminded me of, well, not quite Baba Is You level, but it wasn't Baba Is You in a mechanic sense, but it was very Baba Is You in like a spiritual kind of like, oh yeah, this is totally just like the game, with the amount of like things that got thought through. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I screwed myself there with that blunder. Let's try this again. Any of the top tier here could be my favorite, though I guess Action Park stage is there for personal reasons. Also, the Action Park stages, I don't know, it was really fun and had probably some of the best comedy of the top tier stages as well. I definitely will look back on that one a little fondly. Now, granted, maybe in a few years I'll kind of I'll go dementia and lose my memory, but you know, it's definitely still good. It was fun to learn trivia. I wouldn't have known that it was you know, based off of anything in the real world had it not been for doing this stream. It's fun how doing the stream has not only has it enriched my life, but it's also just enriched the MaGMML experience itself too. And I can really start to see, you know, the appeal to streaming beyond just having some people to talk to while you play your video game. There's experiences to, you know, latch onto, and other people's memories and opinions to mix with. It's really nice. Even though taking this as a serious hobby and having to actually take time to, you know, stream even when I'm not particularly in the mood, or when I have just a lot of, like, the fact that it takes time out of my weekends, you know, it's great. I still like streaming, and I'm glad I ended up liking streaming. I was not really sure that I would for a while, because I, you know, obviously never tried it out, but, you know, there still has that element of kind of putting on a show, being entertaining, having to do things, like I already mentioned, having to do stuff when I didn't want to, and especially, like, I have just this crippling fear of time commitments after having committed so much time to academia in my life. It's very nice to know that I still like this despite some of the inconveniences. I'm happy that I found a comfortable hobby to slot myself into. Now, if I could just slot some of these cards somewhere, that would really be nice, actually. I guess I could probably just put down a 9, black 9 and the red 8. Black 9 around here somewhere. Could have sworn I saw one. No, just a red 9? Damn, alright. Well, I guess I can make that work too. There is a red 7 that I could move. Move the 2 over as well. Let's see. Still praying that Dragonfogel makes an entire fan game based on Wily Room. Would love to see that. Oh yeah, then that would just be the complete excuse to be like, yeah, you know what? full Mega Man puzzle game. Why not? It's its own spin-off at that point. Glad I could witness part of this playthrough. It's been a grand old unhinged time. I'm glad that you have joined me as well. I've mentioned it before, but you know, I'm happy to say it again, that it's really cool to see that just a random, you know, nobody could get to entertain some people with my half-coherent ramblings and adequate Mega Man gameplay and just god-awful solitaire gameplay. It's really cool to see everybody just kind of enjoy my presence like this. I guess maybe to be a little personal, I have a very weird kind of self-image sometimes. I think I'm generally pretty agreeable and likable, I suppose, perhaps even enjoyable, but mostly I consider that in a very, like, the context of a professional setting. I'm more comfortable doing professional kind of just, you know, work or presentations and things like that to, I guess, express myself, you know, in a more personal sense to random people I don't essentially know. It's interesting to actually see that, you know, people like the random shit that I say. You know, don't mind that I kind of get nervous and drift off topic and can't string coherent sentences together when I'm trying to focus on a game and a stream and trying to make jokes. I swear I'm funnier when I can actually script some things out. which is why I do plan to have at least a little bit of scripted content eventually. But, yeah. Like seeing Mega Man fan games, I'll go outside the box, just play any game by Spade Magnus, and you'll get what you mean. Black Queen and Red Vault. Thank you, Grim. We would be here all night. This is what we allotted so much extra time for. Not to, you know, do all the difficult things in the game. To play Solitaire, because Crash is shit at Solitaire. That's the first rule of watching this playthrough, is that you have to accept Crash cannot play Solitaire. Okay, so those 5s are gone now. Move the 6 diamonds up there, free that up, move the black 9, play the spade 4 spades, got the king. And now we need a red queen. Actually, no, we need to play a red 8. Red 8, move this. Black 9, okay. It'd be fun to see a video essay from you sometime, even if it's a short one. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much video essaying necessarily I could do. I mean, I can do, like, say, you know, research, compile something together and, you know, just share my thoughts on something like that. When I think scripted content, I more think like skits, little skits or ramblings, mildly researched ramblings, just to make sure I'm not saying anything completely incorrect. A full video essay feels like a little much of a project for someone like me. I would easily let it snowball out of scope because I just would get too interested in, you know, researching every last possible smidgen of something that I could. And plus, I would then start... It probably wouldn't get finished because more realistically, I'd be like, man, I haven't uploaded anything to the channel in a while. I'm feeling kind of guilty about that. And then I would start working on something else, and then the video essay would take forever in the background. You know, so unless there's a fleet of editors available, until that time comes, there probably won't be a real video essay out of me. Grim helps, but between Grim and I, we're still in editing for tier 8 of this series, so yeah, picking up the slack would not be super easy. But, you know, it's never say never, right? Okay, I think we got this in the bag. Just move the vault out of the way. Move this up here, move that up here. Move that over here, though that wasn't really necessary. And there we go, free win territory. And we can exchange the rest of our capsules and get our sweet plushie achievement. We can make a banger ZX video analysis essay. Huzzah, indeed. Huh, a ZX analysis. Maybe. I mean, I'm an enthusiast of the art style and a little bit of the, I don't know, the lore in ZX doesn't quite grasp me. It's a little bit more just kind of like, I don't know, here's a random, like, here's a random commercial nation state or whatever, and go do Mega Man things. Although the wild lore is pretty cool. I'm not sure if I'd be able to pull off like a full lore dump video essay or something like that. Especially as well, because, like, I'm not at... Oh, I didn't have Subwoofer yet? That's crazy. I'm not, like, I'm not a lore person, really. I don't find it... I mean, I can find lore to be interesting, but I also don't love dissecting, like, a deep amount of lore. Like, I guess to summarize it best, I was one of the few people disappointed when MatPat started drifting away from how much would the Minecraft diamond armor be worth, and started drifting into, hello guys, welcome to FNAF Theory. Today we're going to explore the themes about why Phone Guy actually uses Boost Mobile over AT&T. Like, I could not give a fuck about that at all. And then especially too, he started going into Undertale. I was like, okay, I'm done with this. I don't need this in my life, so, you know. Me talking, well, that's a huge base plush. Oh my god. Yeah, not sure how well it will go, but you know, let's find something Mega Man ZX. Why not? Let's see. Forget if you were there for Worthless Man. Might have had to take a bathroom break while you're fighting Celestial Woman. Nah, don't worry. I was just getting angry the whole time. But you'll get a nice edited compilation courtesy of Grimm. If you feel for rage bait content, your honest opinions on Mega Man X would be fun. Okay, all right. That actually is maybe one idea I have had for a video essay. Is my opinions on Zero. I think I could make a banger video on Zero because as we've discussed many times before. For me, Zero is just such a goober in Mega Man X, but is the pinnacle of just an amazing character in Mega Man Zero series. It's just the way that the games themselves are written, and that might be one thing where I would love to talk about, because I love how in Mega Man Zero really kind of, like, the whole, you know, staunch, silent soldier, kind of battle-hardened soldier, like, it's so overdone, but, like, Zero really feels like he's earned that after all of the decades of shit that he's put up with in trying to fight Sigma and bring peace to things, and now he's just seeing this, you know, Copy X doing everything all over again, El Piso trying to take things over again, Weil still being Weil, like... Dude has earned his grumpy ass attitude, like, and oh hey, there we go. Isn't it appropriate? Pharaoh Man being the final one. I guess you could say this was Pharaoh Man's real challenge. So yeah, I think that could be fun. That could be something fun I could talk about. Five Nuts doesn't need too much lore other than... Yeah, don't need games that have super intricate lore, I gotta agree there. Five Nights doesn't need too much lore other than serial killer turned ghost kills children. Yeah, it's like, there's plenty of it, but like, that's the thing, the game goes so far into like, oh, you could dive into like every little crevice here. I should've quit while I was ahead. To get more stuff out of it, but it's just like, it's dumb little horror game with like spring trap stuff, or spring lock suits. Don't worry about it. X-Series has some extremely wasted potential in terms of writing. Yeah, it does. Grimm told me that X6 actually, for one of its good points, is that writing is actually decent in there, so I'm excited for that. The series, yeah, Zero Series writing was peak. The only flaw, or the only thing I have issue with in the Zero Series writing is just... What the hell is an L4? It's so hard to parse what they're talking about with the L4. Like, I still am not entirely clear on what exactly happened during the L4 and when it happened. I mean, it happened right after Mega Man X. And then between Zero. But the timeline of where it was, it's just like, I know Weil was involved, and there were elves, and like X and Zero, or just Zero, or just X was just fighting. Who's to say? But outside of that, it was peak writing, absolutely. Still can't believe Scott actually tried to scientifically explain ghosts with Remnant. It's, oh god, yeah, no, that's too much. Sometimes you just need to accept that your world has ghosts in it, and that's okay. No achievements left. There we go. I guess we'll check in on Cartman for the Chivo check. See if he has anything else to celebrate about. Yeah, X-Series to explain everything better would honestly be a godsend. And, you know, maybe clean up some game design too. But just to have better translations and explanations would also be quite desirable. L4 is supposed to be vague on purpose. I guess that makes sense. You don't want to glorify this horrible time period, but still, it's also like, it's so hard just to even follow like the timeline of it all that it's just like, I don't know what's happening. I got lost. And then yeah, Axel really needs like something. Like, it's sad that Axel just kind of gets, well, axed in you know, the end of X8, and then randomly sort of appears in ZX Advent, but then is like, actually this is the Albert form. It's like, no. Why would you translate it like that? Unbelievable! You're the Chivo champion! Woohoo! Oh shit, he's about to bust. Hold on, that might actually be a That might be good for a 10-minute compilation of the B tier jokes of this series. So wait, let's see. What was it we were talking about? X6. X great in X6, but X6 does justice to Alia, who's basically the most hated character in X5 for constant interruptions. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. Would love to see it continue into an Alt Universe 0 series with like a grizzled Axel. Huh. That could be fun. See Axel grow up from this naive resistance kid to like, oh shit, he's like, you know, getting jaded just like Zero, but Zero's trying to be like, kid, you don't need to grow up like me. You could actually have a life. You could get out of this if you wanted to, kind of shit. The Excursion to the Grey House is an eventful one. Reconnecting with Albert on friendly terms has been refreshing. All it took was him not actively harming my loved ones. I guess that's just a small thing you could ask for. Chatting with Iota since you returned to the stadium. I can hear stories from Cartman and Idlewoman. Congratulations. I'm interested. What does Ernest Will have to say at this point? I'm impressed, Crash. You went along with my plan, won the tournament, and gave Regal the boot. I'm in far too good a mood to think about having an all-powerful ancient deity wandering around my tournament now. Well, we're safe here with the Frisk Cannon guarding the entrance. Okay, sure. He didn't have as profound a thing to say, Ernest Will, but sure, why not? Okay then, yeah, what we have left is just the tier 10 secret level. Let's go do that. While copied Zero shoved an angry AI into its something elves. Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's the most important bits, right? And then X went to sleep, X went Amimir, and then fucking Chell said, you know what, I'm gonna create him, but more Hitler-y. This will be such a good idea. Okay, ladder hell. There we go. Command mission enjoyers. Yeah, command mission enjoyers. Oh, I should probably turn the cheats off, huh? That would kind of suck. Do this without the cheats on. Oops. Buttons mixed up. Go back. Okay, there you go. Yeah, X6 seems like it could have been pretty cool. Well, I haven't played it quite yet, but that is the next week's project. We're gonna be playing that on Monday. Or maybe Tuesday if my artist doesn't, if Dirt Milk doesn't quite get the thumbnail to me back in time. But, yeah, I'm excited. But it does seem like, you know, X6 had a pretty good chance to still be a baller sequel. I mean, all of the X games have a chance to be a baller sequel. It's just that, for some reason, almost all of them completely failed. It's a shame. They were doing an FPS Mega Man game, making Axel the player character be excellent, giving his proficiency for different firearms, and, you know, being the one guy. Well, I guess no, they did give you the option to canonically fire in multiple directions in X7, huh? Maybe he's one of the few that has the ability to canonically fire in multiple directions outside of just, outside of X7. You know, maybe that's his interesting little quirk. I can see that my mouth is lagging again. Let me just quickly fix that. There we go. Dumb that I have to reset it like every 20 minutes, but such is life. Alright, so let's see what the hell this is. I don't quite remember what was being referenced out here from MaGMML3, so... Ah, I see. So I'm essentially playing another minigame. Too bad, Pharaoh's Challenge is basically what I'm hearing here. Well, this is actually kind of funny. Like, I remember one time, Grim, we were talking about, you know, my hackneyed half-ass idea for make a good troll Mega Man level contest. And, ah, shit. This is kind of along the lines of what I would have loved to kind of have like a hub be. It was like, yeah, you can just, you know, it basically turns into like a, chained together or falling down or whatever various, troll fall game exists out there to try to navigate to each of the teleporters, until you, you know, maybe beat a level, and if you just don't want to walk across all these insane teleporters, then, you know, this is your option. Beat the levels instead of doing the parkour. Which, I mean, that's how you actually play the game, but, you know, Ow. Go. Okay, climb. Now I gotta focus here. Oh god, it's bouncy. I forgot about that. Alright, brief break, catch up. Kind of sad I don't know we can agree on if any of the X sequels are good. Yeah, it's very up in the air. The X series is so sadly inconsistent. It really could have been, you know, as radical as it the aesthetic suggests, but it just kind of, I don't know. For me, especially, the X series just falls flat. It's a shame. Chell never got to read Light's warning. Yeah. Fun with the donuts. X2 is peak, X3 is flawed but good, X4 is mostly good, X5 is garbo, 6 is fun if bad, 7 is boring, and X is okay but unfun to 100%. I could probably agree to a lot of that. Oh, of course it's not over. Okay, frame drop, that was weird. Oh, okay, this is okay, I see what's happening now. This is programmed a lot like the gym. Okay, well, it kind of takes away some of the challenge if I have infinite health, huh? Oh, well. Ah, hell. Okay, missed that. Yeah, I don't know. The only X games I can really stomach are X1 and X4. Well, I shouldn't maybe quite say that. X2 is not bad. I just need to get good at X2 and then I'd probably like it. Same with X3. But they are not high on my list of things I want to get good at. If I just got good at Wolf Sigma on X1, then I'd probably be better with the game. That's the only thing that really gives me difficulty, is I'm not good at Wolf Sigma. I can roughly get the first 2 stages of the fight. Ah, hell. First 2 stages of the fight, you know, done without issue. But, I don't know, I suffer on stage 3. Although, you know, there's still game design things that bug me about Mega Man X. I can kind of forgive it because it's not like, you know, not like regular Mega Man. It's not necessary to mandate that, like... Oh, bastard enemy. Not necessary to mandate that, like, okay, every level has to be doable without special weapon usage. But, I don't know, I'm picky. I'm still kind of like, I don't like how one of the Sigma levels is very much on that vein of, like, you really ought to use Sting Chameleon here, or, like, your life is gonna be awful, kind of thing. Okay, I should probably yap a little less and focus a little bit more. Oh my god. There we go, okay. Not the cleanest, but not that bad. Wait, that was it? Really? That was it? I thought that would be a lot longer. Okay, sure. Original didn't have magnets. Love the aesthetic presentation of the X series, that and the movement. Yeah, the movement is pretty solid, though I would say that, for me, ZX kind of masters it all. Same object as the Easy spider webs. I never played Easy, so I don't even, I don't have that memory in my mind. Interesting. Like X2, found a fun route for it. Well, Sigma is like one of the easiest parts of X1 for you. Yeah, it does. It's, I don't know. I guess I freak out, I panic when I get to 3rd stage, so beats me. Hardest Sigma bite in series is X3 or X5. Yeah, doing X5s was brutal. Even with like the super armor, it still just takes forever to get through all that. This first phase isn't too bad once you get used to it, but like it just takes so long to get through, to shoot through his second phase. It's not that fun. Interesting. I saw some lag there again. And I see my mic is lagging out again. Alright. Confirm that. Close that. Minimize. Okay, there we go. Maybe do I have any extra windows open I shouldn't? I don't really need Firefox open, but it's not a bad idea. Okay. Sorry, I just noticed another lag spike for some reason. Okay, we can go fight some of the bonus bosses then. Force weapon use is a little iffy. We don't mind if a little bit of the fortress is done well. Yeah, I can accept it more in the X series. It's still not my favorite thing, but I can accept it a little bit more. In classic Mega Man, I don't think it really has a place. I mean, it's already there, so what can you do about that? But like, not exactly what I like. But anyways, so where was Lava Stone Man? Great Isles bosses should be next to King Leonis. Okay, got it. Probably should have went the other way around, but oh well. Okay, so Vault Boss, Impresaria, Beam Drone Trap, Swallow Drone, Slip and Slide, Mist Man and Bowl Man, Jabberwocker. Oh, there he is. Lava Stone Man, what's up? Why are you a random bonus boss? Oh god, he's throwing his lava at me. He lavaed all over the place. Okay, I kind of get what's up here. Well, alright. There's a lot to dodge, but I get the impression that I want to lead away his rocks like that. But then I also have to alternate between getting too close and too far from him. Okay, that's a bit of a hectic fight, but we can get to it. So the end boss level went unused. Pyro threw him in the gallery since he was completed already. Fun. Fun inclusion enough. Little bonus Easter eggs like that. If there were ammo dispensers, oh yeah. Of course it would be less of an issue at that point. It's something that, you know, a lot of the levels in this game, you know, managed to do without getting irritating. Or as a way to make forced weapon usage actually, you know, add to a level rather than kind of subtract from it. Okay, hold on. I should probably lock in here. Damn it. Damn, he has really good crowd control. Well, all Snorunt Pyro bosses have really good crowd control. That's what makes them so difficult. Yeah, throwing everything at the kitchen sink at you. Whack. At least there's a pattern to this that if I just got the timing a little bit better, I think I could actually parse what the hell's happening. It's just really good at saying, the player's movement is likely to be this, so let's go ahead and make the counter attack this. Bastard. Okay, we almost got him that time. Yeah, leading his targets is... It's very good AI. Also, always the most frustrating AI to have to fight against in any single video game. There's a reason why people hate leading AI. Oh my god. This is not the run. Could be generative AI. Yeah, generative AI is unfortunate in how it has real-world impacts. I think the technology is actually very cool on its own, but the real-world impacts are not favorable. Hold on. It's the longest we've gone without getting hit. And of course I'm going to talk, so I'm going to get hit. There we go. Not the cleanest, but fair enough. Want AI to do the dishes instead of stealing jobs from artists? I mean, AI to do the dishes displaces, you know, low wage workers as well. AI doing science replaces scientists as well, like curing cancer, that replaces, you know, PhD degrees. Like, we'd use AI, it's gonna replace anything. So either we're going full capitalist dystopia, which, yeah, that's where we're headed, or we go full Star Trek, which, yeah, I wish that's where we were headed. Not a replacement for jobs. Yeah, but its very nature means that it's kind of gonna, which is, you know, ethical dilemmas of technology is hard to handle responsibly, especially when usually its technology is developed by strongly anti-union advocates. So, do the boring stuff without stealing jobs, but the boring stuff is also often a job because it's boring and no one wants to do it. I don't know, you can't really, it's unfortunate is if it's a gimmick and someone finds it interesting, it's going to have a use. And if it has a use, it's going to fill a role that somebody, you know, would otherwise do for payment. It sucks. Oh yeah, there's the other boss to fight. Like, generative AI, I've used it for, like, when I'm playing a D&D campaign with friends and I want to have just, like, okay, here's, like, a random token that kind of resembles my character. Like, that's something that's just, like, I'm not going to pay for that, like, to get a little sketch done. Like, it's not that big of a deal to me. But, like, for doing actual, you know, business, corporate-y stuff, like, it, you know, come on. Don't pay people to actually do the work instead of being a soulless mega corporation to give more to your shareholders. Okay, so who was I missing now again? There was the one other boss. What was it again? Floor 500 sheepman. There you go. Where's the row of sheepmen? There they are. Okay. I went completely all the way around. Yeah, not for actual high quality stuff. Can't wait to fight Icebuster's new variant, the Union Buster. Yeah! Oh god, that's what happens when we fight shareholder men. That's what Ombudsman's real secret power should have been. Mega Man Rocks just missed that opportunity somehow. Okay, so he's doing... Okay. There's a whole lot of other floors of Sheepman that I've not caught up on, so... This is gonna be interesting. Oh god, and the sine wave attacks! I forgot he has sine waves! Literally programmed to beat me. Oh, fucking. Centaur Flash. Help me, I'm scared. Oh, well, okay. Almost dodged that. It's funny when AI struggles to generate things right. Yeah, and I mean, that's when AI was, like, really at its peak humor, right? Like, when it was, you know, DAL-E1 and it generated, you know, the dumbest shit possible. Like, actually, hold on. I think I actually still have one of my favorite things saved on my desktop from that. I could show that off, because I know there's one that I was laughing my ass off at the very beginning. Yeah, here it is. This one. Is that... Okay, I didn't make it visible. There we go. Yeah, I put in Kazuma Kiryu Discovers Pizza, and got some bangers out of that. Let me... Look at his dumbass face. Look at how it's so perfectly like what you would actually see in Yakuza, but really more of a fucking fever dream of a bunch of semiconductors. It's fucking good. Anyways. These give you ideas for character designs. Technically you still could, but you know, then yeah, now that it's better, there's moral implications behind it. The head of the buff Mega Man in the Power Stone clip was AI generated, but did modify it to make it look more blazed. Oh, interesting. I wouldn't have... Well, I didn't take that close of a look, but I probably wouldn't have noticed. Doug has used AI to the most entertaining potential so far. It's funny you can send for shits and giggles. Sure. What's I don't follow Doug. What's he up to? Fuck. Okay. You know, floor 500 Sheepman is less crazy than I thought he would be. And that's a compliment. Ow, he has the power of electric cable. That's not fair. Ow. Okay. Doesn't mean he's any easier, though. Ah, almost. Almost got one full health bar through him. The opposite of Pog is Gep. I like that. AI with learning base, that's funny. Dr. Mario shitpost. Oh yeah, I think I remember that, right? It was just, yeah, that Dr. Mario with like the fucking stupidly realistic looking face with all the pockmarks and shit. That was funny too. Every once in a while, I forget who the original artist was doing the dance, but there was like a meme of like some artist like, you know, doing some kind of like stanky leg dance onto his fucking stage on Twitter, and like people would AI edit overlay that to be like, you know, here's Hank Hill coming on, here's the fucking like Vegeta Fortnite model coming on, like. That was a pretty funny one. Oh, damn it. Didn't have that timing down. That was a pretty funny one. And it's one of those things that me and my friend, every once in a while, we say we alternate between AI is terrible and AI is good, actually. Greetings, hi Zerter. We did all of the 100% actual required stuff, and so now we're, because I have an hour left to my normal stream time, we're padding it out a little bit with some floor 500 Neopita Pitch Sheepman for fun. Oh, he's channeling his inner Fuse Man. I thought he had channeled Anchor there for a second, and I was very confused. Ow. We were also just talking about the benefits and drawbacks to generative AI, and how the consequences on society and its are, you know, irreversible. Speaking through a new phone. Oh shit, new phone. It's him. Yeah, it's well, like many things in science, it's all about a tool and also how it's implemented. It's all about who uses it. Yep. I get the feeling that Sheepman might be a little bit much to be fighting while trying to yap at the same time. I guess I need to not jump for that one. Or jump out of the way more for that. Okay. Pause buffering. I'm not ashamed. I cannot dodge. We've all established this. I cannot dodge sine wave attack patterns. Ah, that was sheer luck. Cool. Who? What? Decoy Man? What the hell is going on? Okay, well, that threw me for a loop. I got completely lost there. Failed the dolphin test of fire with F-Zero's GX. Damn. Phone needs new processors, I guess, huh? How good are you at dodging square waves? Holy shit, even worse, actually. Rookman was easily my most formidable fucking foe in the secondary arena. I cannot dodge that, man, for shit. I'm terrible at it. I feel like he also has like just this perfect amount of like leading on his shots too that like make it super hard to actually dodge his square waves. It's rough. I'm bad at it. I'm so bad at it. Ow. Alright, well this is the easiest one to dodge from Sheepman's arsenal. Oh, stand here, shoot back, slide, damn it. Shadow slide, I was counting on you! Voltman? Oh, I haven't seen him do this yet. Oh god, it's his ultimate attack. He's channeling all of the Voltman from the series past. I don't know how I didn't get hit by one of those sooner. I wasn't even trying to dodge them at first. I thought that they were background effects. XP for turning your phone into a bomb. Well, only if it's one of those old Samsung phones. Generating screenshots from fake video games. Oh, that sounds fun. Because if you're really just gonna go full-on computer hallucination, you might as well start making it like... you might as well make it start feeding your own hallucinations as well. Like, yeah, I played, everyone played Glorpo's Big Adventure 4. Like, come on, don't you recognize this Bing AI? Who did he just channel? Oh god, this. Please help, it's just an extended sine wave pattern. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh god, this one's real bad. I do not know what's happening in this one. I don't think I'm gonna actually be able to get through that. I know, Glorpo was so good. It wasn't quite as good as Glorpo's Quest 64, but, you know, nothing can really match Glorpo Quest 64. When you had to collect all the 6 red Schmingadings, we thought that that was gonna be, like, a really drawn-out and annoying quest to do in, you know, Junko World, but actually it was just an art, you know, a masterful piece of art, especially in how you had to confront Dark Glorpo and, like, you know, think about your inner self. Like, God, all the trauma you had to, like, actually come face to face with. Glorpo really became a better person after that. Just on the AI Gen's main Discord chat if you're interested. Yeah, sure, go ahead. I take a look at your most, at your favorites. I think, I'm... Gringly Muffin Boy. True. Yeah, I don't... Hey guys, I don't think I'm actually going to be able to beat Sheepman without pulling out the E-tanks. He has way too many moves to think about. Yeah, wow, this is probably my worst performance yet. Yeah, I probably will pull it out. Why not? Yeah, it makes sense for a 500 streak fight. I'll start doing the E-tanks now. I mean, it's not like we have anywhere else to go after this, but might as well. It's certainly an interesting fight, though. I imagine that some of his boss crossovers are introduced before others, because, like, Plugman has nothing on some of the other cross forms he's thrown at me here so far. Frame drop again. Don't know why that's happening. Alright. And I can tell my my voice is lagging again. Let me fix that. Fun music though. I have no idea where it's from, but it definitely sounds fun. But, well, actually, I guess it might be a good question to ask. I was assuming, like, doing, I was going to do X6 on Monday and Doom on Tuesday. Does anybody have strong feelings about one day over the other? Because I could easily swap them, you know, swap the days out. Ow. And that'll probably be, you know, the schedule for a while going forward. Like doing Mega Man X related content on one of the Monday or Tuesday for a while, and then Doom related content on Monday or Tuesday for a while. Now, granted, I am also going to take 1 week off during December here because I, you know, have things to go do with my life, but real life. But you know, otherwise, doing that into 2025 is probably going to be the plan. Ow. Completely misread that. Yeah, no, Sheepman would kick my ass. There's no way I could actually do this. Buster only. No E-tanks. Makes sense for a super boss, but like, yeah, oof, wow. far outside my ability to pay attention and react. And also not get trapped. Planning ahead is the hardest part. I live in the moment. I like bosses where I can react to everything, not have to actually plan my spacing out so that way I don't get hit. That's cringe. Planning ahead is for some kind of brainiacs. I only do that at work. It's fun though. Let's see here. Sounds kind of Ape Toby Fox, maybe a little bit. Dropping you frames, true. Tuesday for Doom sounds good for you. Doom gives you motion sickness, unfortunately. I'd have to have Doom be audio only. Oh, yeah. That sucks. Well, maybe it will be, if you're gonna have voice chat for Doom anyways. What do you mean for that? Like, I know that we maybe agreed to doing some, like, oh yeah, like later on for, like, Doom 3 and 4. Like, yeah, we could have, you know, you and I doing voice chat on that. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll stick to the plan then. Doom on Tuesdays and Mega Man on Mondays. Maybe my having a small screen might help you with Doom not making you so motion sick. Perhaps give it a shot. I mean, don't know when the last time you've probably tried Doom is. You know yourself well, but I'd love to have you here. Oh, well, let's see. Is there anything else we can screw around with while we just kind of chat a bit? Because I think that's really everything then. I've experienced every last little thing. I mean, aside from just more random pit of pit. That's really everything. Everything here. I guess I could go visit Roll. It's been a while since I've seen her. Hi, Roll. How's it going? I got all the plushies for you. Look at your plushie collection. Dr. Light's not gonna let us take all these home. Oh, well. I guess if that's all you have. Count on me. Agent screen from Discord. Yeah, I could do that too. Why the hell not? I had streamer mode on, so I didn't even hear the beeps come in. Oh, these are funny. Okay. Let me save these real quick. Last one. EV John Wick Nendoroid. Oh, okay. I know I just spoiled it by saying it out loud, but that's well, we'll put that one on screen first. That one I might actually have to send to Undercover Defective because he's a big John Wick fan. Not sure as much as he's a Pokemon fan as much, but you gotta admit that is kind of cool looking. I do like that. Really good at using Bing AI for generations. Yeah, there is a certain skill, craft, something to practice to get AI to hallucinate in the way that you like to. That's funny though. But then, yeah, I like these other two you have. Crop Hunt. Crop Hunt's very good. I mean, I love how you could tell that the AI still fucked up on one of the pitchforks, but like, yeah, it's like ordering the right thing from a menu. It's ordering from the secret menu versus ordering just a Big Mac or something, right? The Game Boy, the Game Boy, That's funny though. Even the Nintendo seal approval. That's how you know it's real. No one could have manufactured that. And then Big Bingus. He's finally here. Y'all, let's see. Oh, what was the debate? Are y'all a Bingus or a Floppa enjoyer? I'm personally partial to Bingus. I think Floppa is a little bit scary and angry. I like how Bingus is unassuming and kind of skrunkily looking. It reminds me of anytime I see a Sphinx cat, like, oh, holy hell, that's a good one. Let me also save this. Anytime I see a Sphinx cat, I always think of Hairless Hamster. Like, let me pull that one up. Hairless Hamster. I don't know exactly which image it is, but like, there's like one image of a hairless hamster eating like a piece of popcorn or something like that. It's just this bag of skin. It's really disturbing looking, and like I love it. It's so ugly, it becomes cute again. Like like it's I don't know. I had one, night just bullshitting with friends at one point, talking about like what horrifying hybrid creature would you create if you had the opportunity to cross two animals together. My choice was hairless hamster and blue whale, so that way you could have about like a what is it, like 8,000 pound like sack of skin, an 8,000 pound testicle floating through the ocean. I don't want something that's scary. I don't want something that has super abilities. I don't want it to have like, anything cool. I just want it to be, and I don't want it to be an absolutely like, kill me level abomination. I just want it to be wrong. I want it to feel incorrect. And that's exactly what my brain came up with. Anyway, here's a Family Guy. It almost got PlayStation completely right. That's kind of impressive. Final Family Guy 6, though. That's nice. Look, holy crap, Lois! I became the one-winged angel. Nice. Oh, Grim's got a couple more. Five Nights at Fighting on Xbox. Pull that one up. I remember Freddy Fivebear when he went and herded all of the kids. I wish I had that stupid copy pasta on memory. But that's pretty funny. I would play Buff Freddy. I don't know if I would main Buff Freddy Fazbear, but I would definitely use him as a toxic counter pick. Okay, this one is going to be a new reaction GIF for my chat. This is a new reaction GIF for me, or not a reaction GIF, reaction image for me, because oh my god, there is one of my friends who just constantly acts like a Fed, and we call him out for it all the time. He might actually be a Fed. I have no idea, but I'm definitely going to be posting this to him constantly now. It only needs to glow green. That's the only thing that needs to happen. It's me after you eat food. Yeah, true. I guess that's a good way to... That's totally me after eating food, guys. This is more my friend after getting paid thousands of dollars by a 3-letter agency. Interpreted Peter as Isaac from Golden Sun. No idea what that is. I see. You got Frank here. Pull that one up. Oh my god, even more Freddy. You got a lot of Freddy, huh? Let's see, Grim says that this one was, let's see, what's the text here? What's the text that he left me? This one was Freddy Fazbear gets arrested by the Italian military for crimes against nature. Yeah, that's pretty good. They just need to now they just need to hang him upside down, and they'll, yeah, be Freddy Fusellini. Not Freddy Online for AI use basis. That is true. That, you know, it gets it more accurate that way. I'm sure if you had it hallucinate something about Crash Icarus, it would be like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? I have no idea what the hell this even is, dude. It's probably just gonna give you, like, Kid Icarus in a car crash or something. That's all it would do. Now, granted, why would we need to actually AI generate anything about me when we already have the best possible image of me available? Let me just find it again here. We already have the best possible image of me, Crash the Hedgehog. But this is being what appears on Google when you search up Crash the Hedgehog. Yes, I kept this one around. The AI prompts for the remainder. Well, you know, I have maybe a little bit of other things to gush about, but yeah, I'm having fun with stupid AI stuff. This one was actually just from DeviantArt, somewhere I pulled. Someone was running what sounds like a leaf blower at almost 10 p.m. That sucks. I can relate to that. You know, like a little while ago, I think it was last week, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago, I think, where after my Monday night stream, so my apartment kind of shares / is next to a like a restaurant place. And, you know, restaurants have the kitchen ductware that, you know, goes back and takes away fumes and heat and shit like that. And after stream on one Monday night, the power washing company that they occasionally contract to come out and, by the way, usually clean on Sunday nights at 11 p.m., which is already annoying hearing somebody power washing metal at 11 p.m. right before I'm trying to go to bed. This time they came out and started at midnight and was going into 1:30 on a Monday night, on a day before I had to go to work. Yeah, I filed another noise complaint. I filed a noise complaint for the second time in my life that night. Fuck that. They are not allowed to do such a thing. That is literally a crime where I am around. A small one, but literally a crime. And also a crime against me. More importantly, it's a crime against me. Power washing guys definitely hate people. Yeah, they don't have respect for the other. This bit's going nowhere. My Freddy. Oh god. Well, of course I'm going to choose the most cursed one that you just sent. Okay, so this one you file named it Freddy Cocaine. Although, of course, when I see this, my first image is Freddy Frosting Bear, Freddy Cum Bear. That's an image with my own, or that's a problem with my own mentality. Oh shit, Freddy Joestar, that's cool too. And so much Freddy. Dude is... We can start calling Grimspecs Freddy Freaker over here. He's really gonna freak it for Freddy one day. Honk if you freak... Press 1 in the chat if you freak for Freddy. Ah, man. Well, let's see. Can't believe it. We've, I mean... Shit, we really... Maybe I'll get the Freddy off of here before I... Freaky Specs. Oh, yep, there you go. Freaky Specs is, well, that's just basically what happens when his purple skull man gives an ahegao. I guess now is the time probably for my little sentimental speech, I guess, but, you know, as I was mentioning a little bit during Solitaire, I want to thank you for being here, for watching me play MaGMML3. I mean, I knew I was going to enjoy this game the moment it came out. I didn't quite grasp how much more I would enjoying it having an interested audience to play the game with me. And I had no idea the scope of this game was even going to be this big. There's so much work that went into this game. Like, just starting from the game itself perspective, like 178 entries. Good God. That so much love and care went into all of those, even the ones that, you know, didn't end up making it too high. And I respect the hell out of every single person who took time out of their day to actually contribute to this. Even if I had to play certain levels like Worthless Man or the Temple of Light and Dark, it still is a part of the MaGMML experience to have those kinds of things in the game. And then to the judges and all of the programmers and all of the, you know, other creators, you know, I don't know if any of you have even ever tuned into this, but if you have, I thank that. And even if you didn't, thank you so much for making this. You will never have quite the idea of how much I really appreciate this game for what it is, even on its own. I love over-the-top super games, like with insane post-game content, like even Heart Gold and Soul Silver are like, you know, prime examples of things like that I really enjoy. And, you know, to have this kind of be the Mega Man fan game equivalent of that, and not even just the equivalent, but surpassing that even more, having so much life from not just the official Mega Man series, but also all the fan games bring into it, and all like the comics and like the deep spin-off games, and not just the classic Mega Man lore, but also some of the X series thrown in there, some of the ZX series thrown in there, some of the Battle Network series thrown in there, a little bit of Legends on the side too as a treat for everybody. Like, it's such it is the best love letter to Mega Man anybody could really ever get. And I know that this game had such a troubled, toiled development period over 6 years. And certainly the people who had to deal with the trauma and turmoil from that maybe have slightly different opinions. But I seriously want to thank everyone listening anyone who might be listening who had to endure that, for enduring it and making a game of this high quality that can spark so much joy in even this relatively niche sub-community of Mega Man fans. I really hope that everybody can play this at some point. Anybody who has any interest in Mega Man can play it, because this will deepen the appreciation for the series tenfold, 100-fold, everything like that. And it's such a great way to give back to a really dedicated fan base who really only gets a drip feed of, you know, official content. And it's really kind of, you know, our own thing at this point. I mean, I say our own as if I've done anything to contribute, but, you know, maybe the streams are a contribution. Yeah, you can decide that for yourself. And I'm really glad that you had a great time enjoying these streams, Grim. It's really cool. I mean, especially the fact that you were one of the first people to like really stick around for a long time. I'm always going to appreciate that. You're always going to be welcome here. And, you know, to everyone else, you know, including Zerter, D Prototype, Coolest / Yellow Pikmin, there was who are those other people that showed up for a little bit? Totally Not Cool Person, I think that was their name. Not Totally Cool Person. Some mix of those letters, those words, and everyone else who has turned in. I really thank you so much for making this just a really fun experience, not just in the game, but also just for streaming in general. I came into this without quite knowing how difficult it might be to gain traction as a small streamer. I knew, you know, a lot of the things that were said I know that, like, you know, it's often said, like, you should always niche down. You should, you know, have some social media presence to, you know, try and advertise things out there. You should make clips. And, you know, I followed kind of a lot of these basic steps, and I still didn't quite expect it to work, because I thought common advice would probably not, you know, do it. But the fact that, you know, people have come here because they love Mega Man and then have still found me entertaining enough to also watch it's really kind of humbling, and also really endearing to the fact that this was not, like, yes, the first handful, like maybe the first 5-6 tiers of streams were just kind of me alone, not knowing what to do, but also, like, I've had a chance to refine the craft a little bit, and it's really fun to still stream to just a handful of people, 1, 2, 3 people. It's a lot of fun, and I didn't honestly know if I would be able to even have that by the end of this one game, and I do, and it's really cool that it has happened that way. You know, I was kind of expecting to end up, you know, with everything being at like 10 or fewer views, but, like, you know, we're here with a couple of people, a small community even already, and we've managed to hit, like, you know, even for a brief moment, 9 to 10 concurrent viewers. I know now we're talking about numbers, and it's kind of, you know, business, bleh, disgusting, but, like, you know, it's still something I want to celebrate, because it's just, it's cool. There's no other way to say it. It's really cool to actually see a lot of people having stuck around and find me interesting when, you know, there were certainly a lot of other people that also played MaGMML3 that you could have found, and to select, well, not exclusively me, I'm sure, but to even include me in, you know, the round of people playing the game that you would want to watch is, it means a lot. I thank you so much again, you know, for that. Is there anything else I wanted to gush about? Because I'm sure I could probably figure something else to gush about and be thankful for. But, you know, if that's where my train of thought ends, then so be it. I'm happy having said my piece there, and, you know, I hope to see everybody in, you know, future streams too, because, like, now that we have gone with this, I want to get to finishing up the X series, you know, all my blind playthroughs of those games, and maybe going back to the other X series as well, that I've already completed. I mean, certainly I do. I want to, because one of my goals, as always stated with this channel, I do want to record every single jump and shoot Mega Man game at some point. There will always be some form of Mega Man on this channel, you know, every week. I think that's something unless there's, like, a, you know, urgent event to attend to, there's always going to be some Mega Man content, and I want to be able to record everything. So, yeah, I probably will loop around back to the X series after completing 6, 7, and 8, and then I'll start doing the other ones that I've already played. We'll get those out of the way. You know, then we're going to be doing Doom on Tuesday, but then there's also a lot of other miscellaneous crap I'd love to, you know, dig through my past. Don't stream if you have Robo-Wenza, though. We kind of already did that in Tier 3. I was kind of, you know, the sewer water got me sick, and I had to power through anyways. But then I guess the Robo-Wenza really advanced the next day, and, like, I couldn't muster it, so... Yeah, I get what you mean. So yeah, I mean, Doom's the next thing on the list, but, like, I have so many other things I want to get to at some point. Like, I have, you know, a couple things on, like, you know, notes of, like, what stuff I want to actually cover. Like, it's on, like, one of my, like, 8 note pages, so I'm probably not going to be able to find it pretty quickly. But, like, I know one of the things I would love to say, or love to play, is, like, Wario Land 4. That was a classic game from my childhood that still holds up today as a wonderful cult classic of a series. Well, not of a series, but of a game on its own. The series is fine, too. There's, like, I want to play La Mulana 2, a stupidly niche little puzzle game, although that's going to be for much further future, because I don't want to bog everything down with another marathon length game on the channel. You know, we have Freedom Planet to get to, which I'm sure Zertur will be excited about, as well as some others. I got suggested Spark the Electric Jester for like a 100 sub special. I might do that. Might do that. Yeah, Wario Land 4 really is goated though. It's hard to overstate. Just the aesthetic of Wario Land 4 alone is so gold. It's one of the few games that it's like I would unironically describe in one word as baller. Oh yeah, and then there's also other dumb things I wanted to get to, like I played the Hamtaro games for the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance growing up. I kind of want to play those games on this channel at some point. If anything, just for the memes of let's have fun with a baby game. You know, other ideas, like one of the things I want to do when I eventually hit 1K, I think is I don't like Undertale, as we've established, at least from what I've played. I want to play it with my friend who thinks Undertale is the best game ever, have Undercover Defective on here as co-commentator, and actually tell me why I should like the game. And then for a flip side, for like a later milestone, would be have him play Mother 3, and I yap in his ear about why it's the best game ever. Oh, right, you've been pinging me on Discord. I haven't even really heard them because of stuff like that, but... Yeah, it's, I have so many things I want to play on this channel, and also, like, once I... okay, these are funny. I'll select, like, one of them to show. Once I hope I can also finish my 3D model over my winter vacation coming up as well, because, you know, I have other ideas, too. Like, if we're talking about the whole, like, you know, scripted content, at least semi-scripted content, one of the things I want to do is just go on a couple of rambly kind of things in front of a green screen, shove some memes in the background while I talk about topics from serious to not as serious, like I think if just to do some test run ideas, like one of the ones I want to do is like just rant about the foods that I don't like that for some reason everyone likes. It's time to take down Big Tomato. It's time to, or I'm sorry, Tomato Been Stewin'. It's time to take down Big Cornbread. You know, just go on an unhinged rant about that and show that, I don't know, maybe I could write some funny things. I think things will really open up once I have a 3D model to work with, and once I no longer have to worry about my audio not syncing up after like 20 minutes and just drifting away. Although then, as we've mentioned, yeah, there's probably going to be other technical problems too. But yeah, I'm super happy. I'm super happy to have played this game and had everyone here, and I'm looking forward to the bright future ahead. I suppose one of the other goals of this channel is to eventually collaborate with somebody and play a game with someone. We'll probably, I mean, you know, we'll sort of hit that with Doom and with Grim here, so I'm happy to have that going forward as well. Exactly. You get it, Grim. Mi amico, mi fratello, you understand. You cannot be Italian without having arm movements. It just doesn't work unless you have a model to give you arm movements. So, like, yeah, that'll really help. I can't wait for that either. Although, of course, the setup for VR, and also, will my computer explode trying to do that? That's a great question. I hope not. But it is just a gaming laptop, so there's always a chance. Yeah, it's it'll be pretty exciting. Maybe some pretty cool stuff. And then, yeah, we'll put this one up for theming as well. So yeah, I don't know. Anything else, any other bases we should cover while we're here? We have a couple more minutes before, well, we have like 30 more minutes before the usual stream end time. So we could chat about really anything at this point. Well, I'm still not perfect at yapping. I think I understand things a little bit better now too. Like having tried honing things more at MaGMML3, like Man, going back and watching some of the old streams, like the oldest streams, is pretty rough. I had no idea what I was able to try talking about. I'm glad I had MaGMML3 to at least fall on and always be like, hey, Mega Man, I could talk about Mega Man. This level's cool. I like this in Mega Man games. I don't quite like that in Mega Man games. One of my friends gave me some honest criticism one night of like, dude, your streams are really dry. Like, they're just hard to watch because they're so dry. And like, I took that, I analyzed it, I was like, damn, he's right. I'm gonna be a little bit more crazy. And it worked out. What about your own personal Mega Man weapon ranking as a scripted video? Oh, yeah. That would probably be good. To get more moist. Oh, I could definitely do that, I think, at some point. Like, I don't think I would do every single possible... Well... No, that would be a good 2-hour stream on its own. Let's rank every single weapon from the classic series 1 through 11, and including base, I guess. That would be fun. And then all the, so because I actually have opinions on all of those. The X series one, I could do, but because I don't have very strong love for the X series weapons, X series and its weapons, and how all those can be implemented. I probably won't have as good of opinions on those. I'd make a good, tier list for all the Mega Man ZX armors, or biometals, but, well, there's only like 4 of those, so maybe 5. Do a back and forth over voice chat. Thoughts? You have opinions? We could. Although, I don't know, I think a certain point yeah, maybe we could. We can maybe get you on, maybe Ilvo if he's available. We could all talk about our Mega Man weapons tier list and yell at each other about how somebody actually really enjoys, I don't know, let's say gyro attack. Meanwhile, I'm like, no, gyro attack sucks, actually. Gyro attack, or the villager one here is pretty good. Something I could maybe also use in my group chats. Your Steam opinion you don't agree with in chat and you can throw that image up. Yeah, that's true. I mean, not like I'm short of reaction images. I have a folder of forum weapons that I assembled over the years. Although most of them are just very outright hostile at this point, looking back at them. It's like, oh yeah, I was an edgy teen. Huh. So having ones that are more, moderately hostile, just a little bit unchill, is good. Maybe I should throw up one that doesn't have a dirty curse word on it, so that way YouTube doesn't complain. It's not like I have to worry about being demonetized, but perhaps it'll be like, uh-oh, this guy left bitch on the screen for too long. We're gonna kill him. We'll put Scrungo on. Scrungo will save us. Good old I enjoy. I enjoy is a good one, yes. Alright, anything else I want to say tonight? I think that might be all. I think that might be everything for me today. So, yeah. We'll come back with X6 on Monday. All things, assuming everything goes well, X6 on Monday, and, starting Doom 1 on, Tuesday. Yeah. Thanks for joining me tonight, everyone. And, may our streams be, may our streams live long and prosper, I suppose. May the community, continue to grow and, be happy together. Oh yeah, I guess that is the other one thing I could think of, is, getting towards 50 subs by the end of the year. But, well, we'll see if that happens. I'm not probably gonna push for it too hard. I have other things to do with life, but yeah. I'll see you for X6 next week, everyone, and yeah, look forward to me probably losing my mind and ranting about bad game design for 2 hours straight. It'll be a fucking hoot. Alright, everyone. Have a good night. Thank you so much for the MaGMML3 viewership again, and all the support. And yeah, enjoy your week. Stay warm out there. Bye.